Thank you. Thank you so much, Ambassador. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, friends and colleagues. Let me also just say how extraordinary that was to witness what the physicians did, and we wish Congressman Wilson a very, very swift recovery. It is really an honor and a privilege to be with you here today to celebrate Ukraine's Independence Day. I was in Ukraine over the weekend and returned last night. The United States is proud to stand in solidarity with Ukraine as Ukrainians defend the values that unite us: democracy, freedom, and independence. Ukraine's constitution says it all. Ukraine is a sovereign and independent, democratic, social, law-based state. And today, these values are under assault. Russia's full-scale invasion is a threat not only to the people of Ukraine, but to the fundamental principles enshrined in the UN Charter. That is why so many countries stand with Ukraine. We must support Ukraine in preserving these ideals and defeating Russia to prosper as an independent, resilient democracy into Western institutions and global markets. As I mentioned, I was in Kyiv this weekend, and I saw with my own eyes the incredible resilience, bravery, ingenuity, and grit of the Ukrainian people. I went to the Wall of Remembrance to pay my respects to all those who have fought and died in preserving Ukrainian freedom, including 2 of our locally employed embassy staff. They made the ultimate sacrifice for Ukraine's future, and we will never forget them. Despite Russia's merciless attacks on Ukraine's infrastructure, schools, and cultural heritage, Ukrainians continue to beat the odds, fight back, and defend their freedom and sovereignty. I am more convinced than ever that with the help and support from the international community, Ukraine can and will win this war. The United States is committed to helping Ukraine to forge this future through security assistance for Ukraine's brave troops, support for Ukraine's emergency energy needs, economic lifelines for Ukraine's budget, and leveraging one of our greatest assets, the American private sector, to facilitate Ukraine's economic recovery. We are also working to help Ukraine protect and preserve its cultural heritage, which is a source of Ukraine's resilience and a target of Russian aggression. To help Ukraine protect its heritage, I am pleased to announce that the United States, as of today, will put in place emergency import restrictions on certain categories of cultural property from Ukraine in an effort to deter trafficking and return looted heritage to Ukraine where it rightfully belongs. So today we honor the sacrifices of those who have fought and continue to fight for Ukraine's independence and for a brighter, democratic future in defiance of the Kremlin's unconscionable cruelty. But today is a day for hope, because the cause that Ukrainians are fighting for will ultimately prevail. Thank you all. Slava Ukraini.